What's up, guys? Pac-Man Trolls here with another Magic the Gathering deck tech. I recently got a comment on my Angel deck tech way back a year ago from a guy from 2 weeks ago that said he didn't really agree with the deck and how it was, and he said even for that time it was still pretty iffy, which I have to agree. I've edited this deck very, very much. It is completely different deck. I mean, it's the same deck, but I've edited the hell out of it. So I'm just going to make another deck tech. This is going to be an Angel deck tech update. So hope you see this video again, man. I might even actually put you in the comment and just say, here, this is the new deck. So yeah, here we go. It's not as legal and still. Um, I have I don't play tournaments, so this is just a fun deck to play. So yeah, here we go. Land base is what we'll start with. I have 3 Seraph Sanctuaries. These things are beautiful in Angel deck, I think. They are, whenever it enters the battlefield, it gains a life. Whenever an Angel enters the battlefield under my control, I gain a life. They add 1 colorless to my pool. So I have 3 of those, and then I have 10 basic forest land for mainly just searching for that green, and 10 basic plains. That's the land base. 23 lands is pretty decent for the deck, to be honest. We have a playset of the Cathedral Sanctifiers. This deck's all about life gain. 1 white mana, you get a 1/1 that whenever it enters the deck, whenever it enters the battlefield, you gain 3 life. So that's 12 life with all 4 of those played. We have 2 Borderland Rangers. These are good 2/2 drops for the 3rd turn. For 1 green, 2 colorless, you get a card that whenever it enters the deck, whenever it enters the battlefield, you search your deck for a basic land, put it on your hand, and then shuffle. And it's a 2/2, so that's a great card to have. We go right to the 5 drops, and this is 1 Shattered Angel. I really want more of them, but there's only 1 that I've been able to come across so far. So 2 white, 3 colorless, you get a flying that whenever a land enters the battlefield under an opponent control, you gain 3, and it's a 3/3 flyer. That card gains you life like there's no other. We have 3 of the Herald of Wars. They are 2 white, 3 colorless. Flying, whenever it attacks, put a +1/+1 on it. Angel spells and human spells cost 1 less colorless for each +1/+1 on Herald of War. And it's a 3/3 starting off. Again, great card. This card is phenomenal. Angelic Skirmisher, 2 white, 4 colorless. It's flying at the beginning of each combat. You choose First Strike, Vigilance, or Lifelink, and creatures you control gain that ability for the turn. And it's a 4/4. That card's great for 6 mana. 2 white, 4 colorless. I'm putting it out. Then I have a playset of the Aegis Angels. These are great cards in my opinion. 2 white, 4 colorless. You get flying 5/5 that whenever it enters the battlefield, another target permanent gets indestructible as long as you control it. And again, great card. And then, of course, what is an Angel deck without this card in here? We have the 4 play set of Angel of Glory's Rise. 2 white, 5 colorless. You get flying, and when it enters the deck, whenever it enters the battlefield, why do I keep wanting to say deck? Exile all zombies and return all humans from your graveyard to the battlefield, and it's a 4/6 flyer. So I have a couple of humans in here. Not many, but when they enter the battlefield, they have abilities, so it works. And then for our sorceries, we have 2 Rampant Growth, 1 green, 1 colorless. You suit your deck for a land card, put that card on the battlefield tapped, and shuffle. That mainly you're using to search for your planes because the majority of the deck is planes, but other than that, we have the Defy Death, 2 white, 3 colorless. Return a target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. If it's an Angel, put 2 +1/+1s on it. We have 2 Defy Deaths. Those are great cards to have in an Angel deck, I think. And then, of course, we have to have board removal sometimes. Terminus is a great board removal card. For 2 white and 4 colorless, you put all creatures on the bottom of the deck, and for a miracle cost, you can pay 1 mana of white. So you pay the 1 white mana if you draw it on your turn. For our artifacts, we get into our Elixir of Immortality. This card is phenomenal. I have to love it. If you're fighting a mill and you happen to draw this, you can drain the Consuming Aberration if they have it and kill it. 1 white, 1 mana, you get this card. And then for 2 mana, you can tap it, gain 5 life, shuffle this and your graveyard into your deck. And it just returns everything back. These are good cards too for Angel. They're pretty decent in my opinion. Angel's Tomb, 3 colorless. You have whenever it enters the battlefield under your control, you can have it become. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, you can have this become a 3/3 white angel with flying until the end of the turn. And that just helps out a lot. We have the 4 playset of these artifacts. The Scrolls of Abyssin. 1 mana, you can tap 1 mana, sacrifice it, draw a card. If you control an angel, you gain 5 life. So 4 of those, and sometimes I use them just to draw the card, even if I don't have an angel, because I may need to draw some angels, so yeah. And for our opponent's stopping, we have 4 of the pacifism enchantments. 1 white, 1 colorless, enchanted creature can't attack or block. So this is literally all I have in my angel deck now. It's been updated a lot. That actually went by very quick, 5 minutes. But yeah, been updated a lot. It's quicker, in my opinion. It works better. So for the guy who asked me in that video 2 weeks ago, he said, "Do you have a deck list on it?" I was making deck list on the video, and then I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna do another deck tech on it. That deck video has 747 views. I have to thank all of the people that have watched that video. I really do. That blows my mind that I have 700 views on one of my videos. I know it's nothing compared to these YouTubers that have 50,000 to 100,000 to 600,000 subscribers and all that, but that just blows my mind that I've had 747 people. Maybe some of them repeated watching it, but if it even reached out that many people, that blows my mind. And I have to thank you. This deck is much, much more fluent, though. I play for fun, so for the question also to the guy who commented 2 weeks ago, yeah, I just play for fun. I've never been in a tournament. I want to be in a tournament, but if I go into a tournament, I'm probably going to go draft, because I hear that's a little bit easier than standard, and none of my decks are probably even legal than standard or modern, so draft is probably my only option. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Again, it's my Angel Deck Tech update. I hope you guys hope that this deck is better than the last one. I watched the video of my last one and I was like, damn, that's pretty terrible. And I had to edit this thing a lot to make it speedier on land draw and better, and I think it's a lot better now. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys, yeah, come back, like, subscribe, whatever you want to do. I don't care. It's cool. But thank you for watching. This is my Angel deck, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.